Everyone, hopefully by now that you're getting fairly familiar with the class, you've hit the discussion boards, you're looking at your assignments, you know what's kind of going on, you're getting familiar with the way the book's going, and things like that. This gets into chapter 3 where we start to talk about governance. Now the way I like to think about governance is the following. Kind of like a governing body, kind of like the United States has the Supreme Court, the House of Representatives, the Senate, and it has the President. So it's got 4 governing bodies, and they all work together. Governance is fairly similar to that, especially in internal auditing. For instance, governance as a definition is the combination of processes and structures implemented by the board to inform, direct, manage, and monitor the activities of an organization and to achieve its goals. Okay, so you can see how governance is kind of like a ruling body. Now, there are different ruling bodies for everything. Okay, a couple of the big key things in chapter 3 that I want to talk about are the internal audit activity must assess and make appropriate recommendations for improving governance processes all the time. Basically, it's saying we've always got to be evolving as our situation evolves, as our place in accounting evolves. It's always got to be evolving with it. Okay, some of those objectives should be promoting appropriate ethics and values within an organization. Those can change over time. For instance, there was not the pressure to steal in the 1930s and 40s as there is in 2000s. The money's not quite the same. It's larger today than it used to be. Ensuring effective organizational performance, management, and accountability, communicating risk and control information to appropriate areas of the organization, and lastly, coordinating activities and communicating information among the board. Okay, a lot of things with the whistleblowers from the early 2000s, a lot of those economic crises, or a lot of those financial crises, Sarbanes-Oxley Act that really helped kick in this high audit job growth. A lot of those things can come into play here. Now, IIA Standard 2110 is the most important standard when it comes to governance, I believe. Now, Standard 2110A1 says the internal audit activity must evaluate design, implement, and effectiveness of an organization's ethic-related objectives, programs, and activities. So we've got to have some ethical background. Now, again, ethics is a key term in accounting these days, but ethics is hard to define. Ethics can be different for me than they are you. What I believe is ethical may not be what you believe is ethical. So, making the right choices is very good. Standard 2110A2 says the internal audit activity must assess whether information, technology, governance of the organization supports strategies and objectives. Now, the last thing I'd like you to do from this chapter is know where to find different information about different countries. The thing I'd like you to do from this chapter is know where to find different information about different countries' governance. Now, there's a lot of those that you can find. The World Bank is one of those. Just to kind of read up. When you're into internal auditing, what's ethical in the United States may not be ethical in different countries. And a great example of this is yesterday I had a student stop into my office and we were talking about accounting. And his religion does not believe in interest. And so he wanted to know what jobs he could perform in accounting where he didn't have to worry about interest or interest rates. Now, that is something that they have unethical in his religion, and it was completely new to me. And that's, again, the key to this ethics conversation, and we talk about governance. Ethics to you are what you believe is right and wrong. Ethics to me are what I believe is right and wrong. And not necessarily that we're going to agree on that. It's how you're raised and how your values are formed. So ethics is a key concept that governance is trying to control or put some kind of umbrella control over. Please let me know if you have any questions in Chapter 3 or Chapters 1 and 2 so far. As well, please hit the appendices at the end of Chapter 3 with the big 6 regulations for the United States. Big 6 legislations that have happened since 1933. Have a great week, guys.